Now, the Albuquerque Garden Center is a bit of a hidden gem. It's tucked away between I-40, Lomas, and the Los Altos pool, so it's easy to miss. But the local gardening HQ is getting ready for a big party.
The Garden Center will celebrate its 50th anniversary this week, so Griffin Rushton paid them a visit and learned that they are ready to bloom.
Yeah, they sure are. Organizers know most New Mexicans probably never heard of the Garden Center, but after 5 decades of digging, planting, pruning, and watering, well, they say it is time to step out into the sunshine.
We are, unfortunately, the best kept secret in Albuquerque.
And after 50 years, local gardeners say it is time to remind New Mexicans about the Albuquerque Garden Center.
We are the only garden club that owns their own building for meetings, for events, and for education and outreach to the community.
And of course, a space to flex those green thumbs.
This is a demonstration garden that we try out different plants.
Susan McCausland says the Garden Center was built back in 1975 as a makeshift headquarters for the Council of Albuquerque Gardens, an organization encompassing more than a dozen gardening groups across the metro.
As I'd like to say, all of us love to talk dirt.
And she's not joking.
Albuquerque is very challenging. Our dirt, our waterfall, our humidity, the sun intensity, it's all combines to make gardening a bit of a challenge, and that's why it's nice to come together to talk to other people. What works, what doesn't work, what are you wasting your money on?
Organizers are inviting gardeners of all skill levels and plain old garden lovers to their 50th anniversary celebration Friday evening, which will include a rededication ceremony.
What we're trying to do is let people know that the resources are available, and we encourage you to come down. Gardening is good for the soul, whether it's flowers, whether it's cactus, whatever it is. It's just fun to get your hands in the dirt and work and see all of these beautiful creations that come out.
The Garden Center's 50th anniversary celebration is happening Friday evening from 4:30 to 8:30, and it is completely free to the public. We're going to put all those details up on KOB.com. And, while I was there, I figured I would ask the gardening experts, what are their tips for, gardening in this extreme summer heat that we're dealing with? And, well, here's what they had to say.
With the high temperatures, critical, number one, get out in the morning while it's nice and cool. It's dangerous for you to be out gardening at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Watering in the middle of the day is not a good idea. Early morning, early evening dusk time would be the two prime spots to water. Also, your vegetable garden, believe it or not, the tomatoes might need some shade about 3 o'clock. So if you're doing a vegetable garden, maybe perhaps do some shade structures.
So there you have it. And I asked, as someone that lives in an apartment, I was like, for folks that, maybe don't have a yard to garden in, what can they do? They said anyone is welcome to come by the Garden Center. They're happy to have volunteers to help with their demo garden there. So always an opportunity to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, like she said, get down in the dirt.
It is a beautiful place. My mother and my brother both got married there.
It truly is a hidden gem. Once you go there, you'll probably be like, how did I never know that this was here?
It's great.
Yeah, as soon as you gave the cross streets of where it is, like tucked in the pool area, I was like, I know exactly where that is, and I've never noticed it.
Yeah, well, this is your chance to check it out.
Good stuff. All right, Griffin, thank you.